Folks, good evening, folks. Evening, folks. Good evening, folks. I'm Black Dragon, and welcome to another edition of Black Dragon. This is tonight is not Black Dragon biker news, but this is like an edition of the roundtable. I don't even think we have a name for this, but we do have a co-host, and his name is Matt Ball.
Coming in hot.
Black Dragon and Mike Ball. Sometimes we come on at night. Sometimes we come on at night. Yeah. We do 2 shows a day sometimes 3 or 4 shows a day, but we do it all for you. All for you.
That's a fact.
So like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Black Dragon and Mike Ball with our special guest on tonight. We're going to have a little chat with you guys and take up some of your time. So don't get used to it. Or maybe you should. Hanging out with Mike Ball and Black Dragon Monday through Friday and sometimes during the night.
Very nice. Look at you and you changed decor. You know, my decor behind me didn't change much. I added one thing to the collection behind me, but you changed whole sceneries.
Well, I have a bat cave for in the morning, and then I go and drop by my lake estate.
Okay, I forgot about the other estates.
Yeah, don't forget about those.
No, I know. I apologize. How's everything going? We got a very interesting thing going on tonight. This is more or less kind of like a mini interview / something that I already know that people are gonna dig. Like people, you've heard it a million times. Like I've gone out and helped the homeless, or someone's making bologna sandwiches, or someone's doing this, and I always praise those people that are doing this. But when you do something clever and unique, and you change where you can actually change communities and help communities on a different level, that's when I think they deserve the spotlight. So that's what we've got going on tonight.
Yeah, and we'll be competing against the presidential address.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, that's the way of the road, though, right?
Where they have asked the Republicans to not heckle the president. What have we come to where we have to ask each other to act right?
Yeah, hey, you're gonna have to act right, all right?
Yeah, please, if you don't mind.
It's okay. You tell me to act right, and I tell you to act right. So it's all right.
But do we know how to act? Like if the president of the COC walked in, would we heckle his ass?
Right. No, I get what you're saying. I mean, I guess if maybe I knew him for 30 years straight, you know.
What would tell Big Bone if he came in? Hey, shut up, Big Bone. Sit down, man.
Hey, go sit down. Yeah, exactly.
Big Bone would be like, you don't want me to put my club on your ass, do you?
Right. Do I have to make a phone call right now?
That's the difference. Like the president doesn't really have, like, you know, people he can go put on you. Like, oh, you want to heckle me? Is that what you want to do?
Okay. Yeah, you want to play this game?
I'll have you pulled right off the highway.
Right out from your own pack. Wow.
And your senatorial colors taken.
Right. For real.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh my gosh. Well,
anyway, we got some guests and stuff you're gonna introduce.
Yes, and I've got also a video that I'm gonna play after I introduce them. But I've got Brophy, the man, the myth, the legend himself, and also Larry, also known as Hijack. So guys, this right here is the team of all teams, you know.
From Godspeed Motorcycle Club.
From Godspeed Motorcycle Club.
President and CEO, president and CEO, and both are founders of a thing called S.O.U.L Foundation.
Yeah, we both are the founders. We both founded the S.O.U.L Foundation. And also too, man, listening backstage to this is like, you know, this is kind of a president's roundtable because, you know, there's at least 3 presidents sitting here.
So, right.
Wow. Yeah.
That's right.
What's up, Prezes?
What's up, Peas? Right?
Yeah, what's up, Peas?
Nothing but love and respect.
Man, right on. We appreciate you having us here, and we appreciate the love. I've been on here before, and you know, a lot of love on this show, man. So we really appreciate us having us here, and also much love and respect to you guys, man.
Yeah, tremendous opportunity, and we just, we unopened this like a Christmas gift, and we thank you.
Oh no, man, it's our pleasure, man, our pleasure. So, Mike, tell me what the guys are going to be doing tonight. What are we talking about? What is the S.O.U.L Foundation?
So I want Brophy to break down what S.O.U.L means in the first place.
Let's start first with what is your motorcycle club, and what does it and its mission? When did it start? Where does it come from? And how does that tie into what we're going to be doing tonight?
Okay. Well, Godspeed Motorcycle Club. We are Christians, and we are a motorcycle club, and our mission statement is to build bridges to lift up the lost. We're a group of men that live perfectly and perfect together. All having Christian backgrounds. We're all saved Christians. Even though we aren't a designated CMC Christian club, one of the reasons for being a saved Christians is that the internalship of the club is Christian, that our mindset is that of Christians. So we don't have a bunch of ideas floating around. That's just one of the things. So everyone has a Christian view of how they live their lives and who they are as a person.
Right. Okay.
But we do operate like a secular motorcycle club. We are a traditional motorcycle club, and obviously you know what that means. There's steps to becoming a member. You got to hang around, you got to be asked to prospect. You gotta have 100% vote to be a member. We pride ourselves mostly on brotherhood. We pride ourselves on quality instead of quantity. We're not a super huge club, but the quality of our members are second to none.
Right.
How is the club, and when does it started, and how many states are you in, and that sort of stuff?
So we were in a couple states, and we chiseled back down. So now we're back down just in California, in Southern California. With things going on and stuff like that, being in other states and wrapping up in different politics, it just didn't make sense for us to do it with the things that were expected, stuff like that. So we decided that that we would just come back to our roots, and so right now we're just located here in Southern California.
And how old are you guys? When did you get started?
We started in May of 2015 is when we actually was voted into the COC and had our full voting rights instated and stuff like that.
So what are you guys 2015, so you guys like 8-9 years old or something? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Almost 10.
Yep. Yeah, we're coming up on 9 in May.
Yep. Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, congratulations, man.
We appreciate that.
I know.
No, go. I was just gonna say, we're not a long-standing club like your club, sir, but we're working on it.
Yeah, but you've beat the average of how do I say that?
The first three clubs. The 3 year, the 5 year, and the 7 rule.
Yeah.
The 3-5-7 rule.
The 3-5-7.
Yeah. You use 50% in the first 3, 50% of them in the next 2, the first 5, and 50% of them in the next 7. So there's only 25% left. You're one of those left standing. So you got a good thing ahead of you. So are you guys the founders of the Godspeed Motorcycle Club as well?
No, I'm a 7-year member. I think I hijacked 6.
6.
Yeah, so we came in about a year and a half or so after the club was founded, and the founders of the club, Bill Zablan and Jim Condon, we call them Chinaman and Sticks. They founded the club, and right now they just, they do their deal as founders, and they make their appearances and love what we do. We just carry the torch.
Right.
So if you guys are just now tuning in, we are interviewing Brophy and Hijack of Godspeed Motorcycle Club. Been around since about 2015 in California, and we're getting ready to find out about the S.O.U.L Foundation, which is something that they do for people that are not fortunate or less fortunate or whatever the case may be, veterans or whatever. We're going to find out. So thanks for tuning in here. We are also on Black Dragon Biker TV on Spreaker. If you guys want to tune in on Spreaker and just listen to the podcast, we'd love for you to do that anywhere you get your podcasts as well, including iHeartRadio and Spotify and those sorts of things. So we got me, myself, Mike Ball, himself, Hijack, and Brophy. So we're getting ready to get back to it. Thanks for tuning in. And make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, people. We can absolutely use that. That'll help us get around. For everybody that doesn't know that we're out here tonight, we're doing this. So people want to watch us more than the presidential things.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
If you're cool, you're with the cool kids. You know what I mean?
Subscribe us. Yeah.
So, I see. Hold on a second. There's a hardwire, man. 1%. Hey, man. You're right. You can be a Christian and be in any club. It's just that in our bylaws, one of the requirements to even be a member is that you be a saved Christian. That's why I brought that up.
Okay.
I know there's lots.
Good answer. Absolutely.
In every club. I must have just said it wrong. My apologies.
But in my club, you could be Muslim or Marxist or anything. In my club, you could be anything.
Yep.
So
same here.
So therefore, it's important that you point out that in your club you must be. That's one of your requirements in your bylaws. So that's cool. So tell us now what Godspeed MC has done in the form of the S.O.U.L Foundation, or is that even part of Godspeed MC?
Well, help me explain it. So Godspeed, they work hand in hand in like an ongoing collaboration with Godspeed. I'll have, if Hijack doesn't mind, he can explain. He's our CEO for the S.O.U.L Foundation. So I'm going to let him explain exactly what S.O.U.L Foundation is, and I'll chime in.
Yeah. So, I guess simply put, Godspeed MC are the soldiers on the ground doing the footwork for the S.O.U.L Foundation. S.O.U.L Foundation has a full board, not all consisting of members, but there are some. But we have some people outside of that in the community working, hand in hand with us at all of our different feeds, all of our different events. S.O.U.L Foundation basically came about from us just having a desire to go out there and try to change the community that we have had an impact in negatively in the past and try to bring a positive spin on it. Now, we all know that, there's lots of outreach groups out there and clubs that do different forms of homeless outreach. And that is, great. And we give them kudos and it's just, a great thing for them to continue to do. And we hope that we can support it in any way. But what S.O.U.L Foundation has, S.O.U.L Foundation is an acronym for Supportive Outreach Uniting Lives. And that's really, truly what we try to do. We try to bring out a mobilized resource that's like a full wraparound kind of entity all to itself, where we provide referral resources to different programs that can get them off the streets, such as the Orange County Rescue Mission. We provide them with hot meals, cold non-perishables that they can take with them. We have different types of hygiene stuff that they can go and take with them as well. Now, one of the things that the S.O.U.L Foundation has differed in from other places or other entities is that we provide a mobile shower unit. We think that able to provide a shower to persons that have been on the street, when we have actually heard individuals that have said, I haven't showered for 6 months, and bringing in a shower and giving them the ability to come out clean as a whistle and get into some new clothing, having a fresh perspective, sometimes opens the door for them thinking, you know what, I'd like this and I want to find out more. And that's where our full wraparound service kind of comes into play. And we're able to give them those resources and walk with them hand in hand, which is important because, a lot of, places will say, here's a card, here's a brochure. And, I hope that you,
straight.
yeah. So what we try to do is we try to stay in contact. We try to stay in contact with them either through our outreach. If they have a mobile, number, we do it that way. But we try to stay in contact so that we can provide them with that bridge that Brophy was talking about, that bridge that will connect them.
So a few questions here.
Yes, sir.
Question number one. Is that a surfboard behind you over your head?
California loving, California loving.
Yes, sir. Yes,
He's
sir.
down in
California loving.
He's in
Gotta
San
love it.
Clemente. He's right there by the by the water.
Do you surf on that thing?
No, this one is just a decorative board.
Yeah, that one's
we had it designed. A friend of ours.
I was gonna say I don't see any wax come on.
Yeah, no wax.
BD knows.
Hey, do you
from California kind of?
Do you remember what that wax was called, BD? Do you remember what the wax was called?
Don't say it.
No, you can say it.
I don't remember what the wax was.
It's called sex wax.
Is that right?
Yes, that is actually what it's
Very
called.
Popular.
I did not. No, I did not.
Yes, that's something from very long ago before I was way born.
I did not know that. But
that's what I use on my board. You know?
I kept looking at the thing and I said, that looks like a surfboard.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so that's cool. Another thing, Hijack, can you get your camera up higher? Because we're looking at your nose. So
okay. How about something like that? Let's see.
Yeah,
we'll figure this out.
That's good. Gunpowder. Much love.
How's it going? And then, so that is very, very cool. You know, you were saying about the mobile shower. I think that is so cool because a lot of times you hear people say, "Why don't you go get a job?" And why don't you go work at McDonald's? McDonald's doesn't hire bums off the street.
Right.
One of the reasons is that you're not clean. And if you took a bum off the street that smells and looks like they do and looks like they can, and then they were to go to McDonald's to work, McDonald's would have no customers.
No.
Right.
No.
Offering a guy a shower is tantamount to giving him an opportunity to go do anything where you need to smell bad and not smell like urine and feces and that kind of stuff.
It's amazing how, how much dignity will come back to a person, after they haven't showered from anywhere from 3 to 5. I've had people tell me they haven't showered in almost a month. And I got to tell you, I mean, when we first started doing this, we started out in real simple means, and we had like little fabric tents, and by the way, we are S.O.U.L Foundation is a 501c3.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I state that is because the first showers that we got was bought for us. He donated them. That was a junior from Lifestyle Cycles here in Anaheim, California. He purchased our first 2 little fabric camping tents.
That is awesome. Oh, it looks like he swiped out. He'll be back here in a second.
Yeah, he's already back.
He's quick with it. Absolutely. Welcome back.
So, so then I remember when we were first doing them too, we had a couple people there was one guy, he came in and he had like a job interview. He was homeless. He came in, he had a job interview the next day. Remember that guy, Hijack?
Yes, totally.
And he came in, he got showered, he got it. We were doing haircuts as well at the time. We have haircuts and barbers and stuff that come and volunteer to give haircuts. But I remember like the look on his face and how he looked at himself in the mirror when he was showered and cleaned up and stuff. And I think he got the job. I'm not really sure, but he looked good.
No, absolutely. He looked the part,
Man, that's awesome.
That's something, and also something to be said that is taken for granted for a lot of us is, for instance, like when they show up in their socks, and they've been
socks.
Or no socks, and they've had, the same socks on for 3-4 weeks straight, and they become like solid cement.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you guys actually provide not only a shower service that we're going to show here in a little bit, but you guys actually do like these bed rolls, where you're able to hand them, here's all the stuff you're going to need down to the underwear. you know, and they get to keep the towel, they get to keep their stuff, they get shower shoes, they do the whole 9, and that's really something cool. And then after they get out, there's a whole awesome line for breakfast burritos. Like, what's going on here? You know what I mean? I want to show up.
Well, we know what you're gonna come
I want some breakfast burritos in the shower. That sounds like a good time.
You know, and all that stuff, you know, you'll see even in the video. I mean, when we made the video, it was with the intent of like showing you basically so you can see for yourself where you kind of start, where you kind of finish, so you can see. But yeah, you know, we provide, when you come up to take a shower, you know, we have a roll, you know, have like shower gel, socks, underwear, hygiene kit, sometimes like razors, like, you know, it has all kinds of stuff in it. Clothes, and we have like a table with like clothes and pants and backpacks and socks and shirts. And,
where does all this stuff come from?
It's donated, and you know, the Orange County Rescue Mission is like, you know, we work hand in hand with them, have been working hand in hand.
Shout out to them, by the way.
Big shout out.
Big shout out to
Orange County Rescue Mission. And
but
also
we also I was gonna say Vegetation Law. Exactly. Vegetation Law, you know, Rainbow Sandals. We've got so many different you know, collaborations that we have out there with all these different companies, and they all are a part of it in a big way, because like you just said, BD, it's like, where does all this stuff come from? Well, it comes from an array of different like places, and us providing the actual service is just like the end product of all of our collaboration with these different companies. And there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. So that's why we're just like so pleased that we can be here and kind of, you know, just show people like, you know, the amount of work that goes into it, so that hopefully they can come in and provide a little bit of ease on that, or be a part of it, so that when moving forward, they can see like the outcomes and how it really changes people's lives.
You know, also too, I mean, we talked about this before the last time I was on, so I'll bring it up again. You know, I also like, you know, want to shout out to, you know, all the clubs out there that do this stuff, and nobody recognizes you for it.
Right.
You know what I mean? You guys are unsung heroes in your community, and I, you know, we appreciate your efforts, and we know that the people that you are donating to are appreciating your efforts, even if, you know, people are trying to, like, you know, the media's casting a shadow, you know, over your clubs in your areas or whatever. You know, my heart and my love goes out to, you know, all the clubs, because I know that every single club does it at some level. It's just that no, you know, the media definitely doesn't want to.
Well, see, I love that you say that just like that. That it's not like, hey, we're the ones doing it out here. No, you know, but you actually reckon. I mean, you yourself have been in the scene for longer than I've been alive, so you know as well as I do what the scene is about, and you are not new to this. And you see the good that the culture does, and it's something that you want to bring to light, and it's something that this is why we're here together right now.
Yeah, I mean, this is like, you know, I mean, Black Dragon, you know, you know, motorcycle clubs give back to their community more so than almost any other group of people that you can think of. We give back to kids, we give back to children, we give back to veterans, we give back to battered women. You know, we're so into our communities because it's our house, it's where we live, it's who we are. You know what I mean? That's our communities, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. And
hardware, I'm going to answer that it's going to be cash to be able to get them to be able to get all the things that they do. You're going to see in the video here in a minute when we're done hanging out talking, we're going to break down some stuff. We got an intense video for you guys to actually see the operation from them in the trenches actually happening just last Saturday, right, gentlemen?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So
just last Saturday. Yeah, definitely. And when you see this video, you're going to see how, you know, what takes to do this. I mean, like Brophy said, in our meager beginnings, this started from a bunch of guys pulling 20s out of their pocket and getting a makeshift shower donated by Lifestyle Cycles.
That's hardcore.
You know, I mean, to go from where we were to where we are, I mean, it's just an awesome thing to be a part of it. But we've come to the capacity of where we can go with doing that with what sponsors we have now, and we're looking to expand. That's really what a lot of this is about, is just throwing it out there and saying, hey man, you guys want to be a part of this? Because it's something beautiful.
Yeah, it can go just bigger than, let's say, a single community or 2 or 3 or 4. It can be endless. It's a scalable thing that can help across everywhere.
That is right.
So absolutely.
The people that you're helping, are they percentage wise? How many are veterans or other people? You just don't care. You're helping anyone you see out there. How many are women versus men?
Well, we don't. If we were to take a census of it, it would probably be mostly men, and then women, and then there's children, and then there's like families with children, families in cars. There's people that come and they're not homeless, but they're living below the poverty level. And so we'll help them too. I mean, we don't, when people come up, and if they're coming up to us for a meal or a shirt or a hygiene kit or something like that, we don't ask them if they're homeless, or we don't ask them if,
right. Are you qualified?
Exactly.
Do you have this credit score? Yeah.
You must, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, if you're coming up to us, a bunch of bikers, and you have your hand out because you can't provide breakfast that morning for yourself or whatever, man, we're more than happy to give it to you.
Man, that is awesome.
So do you guys set up somewhere? Are they the same places every time, or do you move around?
So we have kind of a little like I guess a checkered past, right? Because we started out at one place, and then the cops would come and they would boot us out of this place,
of course,
for different reasons. What first time it was because we let the shower water roll into the storm drain, right?
You got to be careful of every little thing.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with letting the shower water run in a storm drain?
It's considered a biohazard.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we have people that come in and they have open wounds. They have we've even had people have stab wounds and bullet wounds that seep and leak. Some people have, AIDS, they have Hep C, they have, cooties, whatever.
We're not talking the everyday where we're showering every day.
So does the shower water that you normally take in the shower, does that go to a different place than the storm drain water?
Yeah, it goes into the sewer, and the sewer goes to the treatment plant, and the treatment plants, take care of it. But the storm goes into the fresh water stream.
Correct. It goes into a freshwater stream, then to where. So you don't want to contaminate whatsoever. That's what they're doing. I got you.
We've been in other places, and we got kicked out in another place because I guess we were there, and some people I guess didn't approve that we were out there giving stuff away to the homeless because it accumulated homeless people to their spot, which was the DMV, by the way, which is a publicly funded entity.
Yep.
We're tax-paying citizens, and it's closed on the weekends. You know what I mean? People are going to go there regardless, but we got kicked out of there.
Huh.
So we ended
you got kicked out of there on a weekend. Somebody.
Then we went to a park and we got kicked out by the city. But at this point, the city was like, "Hey, look, we love what you're doing and we want to help you out." So what they did is where we're at now is they hooked us up at this place called the Hub in Orange, and it's in Orange County, and it's a place where they direct all the homeless people in the area to go there on the weekend to get services that not only do they provide, but now that we provide.
Wow, didn't know that.
If you were, I was going to ask if you were the only organization that's helping at the Hub where you are.
No, there's an array of different, services there. They have a medical service. They have a return to work service where you can actually have a mailbox where you can have stuff sent to you and you can respond to it on the computer, where you can create an email address. They have phone services where you can go in there, charge your phone up, and to return calls. they haven't, like I said, it's kind of like one of those one-stop shop kind of like environments. So it fit us like perfectly like a glove in coming into it. And man, when they see us coming in, they light up. They light up, you know. It's not your traditional, you know, kind of service pulling in with you know, the goods.
Yeah.
Right.
So are you requiring them to you know, become Christians or something before they do you giving them tracts that they have to read or something?
No.
We don't do that.
We don't do that. What we do is this.
Good question, by the way.
in. Yeah, that's a great question because you know a lot of people may think that that's what our get down is. What our get down is just like Jesus, man. We're coming to everyone. We're coming to the prostitutes. We're coming to the drug addicted. We're coming to, you know, the people that are being pushed away and that have no access to services or very little. And what we try to do is we try to when that opportunity shows itself, we like to step in. We like to step in and provide that opportunity and fulfilling it. But like, you know, like Brophy was saying, you know, we're Christian men that are just providing a service to anyone that walks up.
So do you have volunteers that are outside of your organization, like Hardwire 1%? What if he wanted to bring his club and help out on a weekend or something like that? Or how would they go about helping you guys do what your mission is?
Hey, Hardwire, I put my name's Elliot Rivera on there, and I put my Gmail in there to you, man. Go ahead and email me, man. We'll hook up, and I'll shoot you my phone number and stuff on the side. And
nice.
But I'm reading what you're saying, Hardwire, and you know I agree. I see what you're saying, and you know what? I mean, clubs, you know, that do it for notoriety or publicity or something like that. I get it. If you're out there patting yourself on the back because this is what you're doing, I mean, I don't dig on that. You know, most of the reason why we're out and we're doing this is because one, we need people, and it doesn't run without people. And we ran this thing with ourselves for such a long time that it's growing beyond our scope and our nonprofit because we're in other areas. You know, we need people to back us and volunteer and donate and give us money. So, you know, we can only do so much with the money that comes out of our pockets. You know, so we're not out here trying to pat ourselves on the back, but this is more of a thing that we do because, you know, this is what we feel that it glorifies God. And plus, I personally, you know, and a couple of people else at our club, we've been homeless. I know what it's like to wear my socks for 20 days, a month, not shower for weeks. I know what that's like. I know what it's like to shower. I mean, well, you know, splash bath in a Chevron gas station with that hard brown paper towel stuff. So, yeah, if you're out there patting yourself on the back because you're, you know, bringing a sack lunch to the homeless, you know, you're doing this wrong. You know?
So, tell me about the negatives of doing this. What's hard about doing it? What makes it difficult?
No, I was gonna say one of those reasons is like, especially like if we do stuff like this and people are not saying that nobody's saying, but when people are, oh, you guys are just, you know, trying to pat yourselves on the back or, you know, do this and that. But you know what? We never even said anything about this for the longest time, except for it gets to a point where it's like we have so many people coming to us about where we go when we're going. We run out of stuff quick.
Right. Yeah, and like, for instance, I'm the one that actually came to you guys to come onto the show. Like,
thank you so much.
This is somebody right here self-admitting I came to you guys. It's not like you guys have been coming to me going, hey, I want to get on the show. Like, you guys didn't do that. I was the one that was like, yo, what these guys are doing is next level.
Yeah.
So what else is difficult? You've had cops chase you away from areas. What else is difficult?
Well, you know, when you're providing a service like we do, and the immense amount of materials that we have to collect on an ongoing basis, you know, it's come to a point where we need to start looking towards a warehouse of some type so that we can house all of these materials, so that we can have a safe spot to put our, you know, $20,000 showers that we put out there, you know, a place for our vehicle that we've kind of makeshift together and, you know, used to haul these things in and out. It's so now we're at a point where, like Brophy was saying, we've reached that capacity of where we have to come up with that next level. Just like Mike was saying, this is like next level stuff. So we got to go to the next level in order to provide this service ongoing.
No, that's pretty interesting. Pretty amazing. So what is your mission? Like when you get done, do you take a person from homelessness to something, or are you just out feeding whoever you can, or what is there a mission that you have?
Well, look, here's the thing. So anybody who's worked with the homeless realizes that there's probably like at a base, there's like 3 different kinds of homeless. There's the homeless that are out there by happenstance. There's homeless that are out there because of maybe mental illness, and then there's the homeless people out there because they want to be out there. And so when people reach out to us and say, hey, or we'll say, hey, how'd you get it? You got to get to know them. You gotta not be afraid to say, hey man, how'd you get out here, and how long have you been homeless? And they tell you, and you might say, are you looking to get off the street? Are you looking to be out of here and maybe get a job or a place sometime? And some people will be like, oh man, you don't know, I've tried to go here and got rejected, and went here and got rejected. So we have a good relationship with like the Orange County Rescue Mission, and they might help us out, get somebody in there, because we have such a close relationship with them. And then you got the people that are like, heck no, are you kidding? I love it out here, man. When you guys leave, freaking, McDonald's is going to come here and drop off 100 hamburgers.
Right.
So our mission is to, one, provide a hand up to the disenfranchised and, the underserved, and then provide a referral to those that really want to get off the street. But it's just like, we don't go out there and push the issue. We don't go, just like that. We don't hand out leaflets, and, we don't go out there and force people to listen to, our beliefs and
passages and stuff. Sure.
Exactly. Right. Exactly. I mean, BD, I'm sure that you can kind of realize that people come to you for news and for the happenings in the MC world because they trust you. They trust you, BD. And here we're on the same plane. We come back week after week and we build a level of trust that translates into them, when they're ready, to step forward and walk through that sometimes scary thing that's called sobriety or reintegration, and what we try to do is to be that bridge that says, hey man, I've been where you were at. We can bring you through this, and we have resources, and I'm going to show you and invite you in and introduce you, and you're going to, it's going to be good, and we're going to come back and we're going to thrive together. Because a lot of these places that we send referrals to, we have actual connection with on an ongoing basis, and the people that we have referred there or that we meet through there, we've come back and we've chatted with them and provided further resources and taken them out to lunch, done all kinds of stuff, and we still continue to do that. You'll see if you go to the S.O.U.L Foundation ca.com website, .org, you'll see there's a story about Bianca. And Bianca is a person that another club brought to us, and they weren't sure what to do. And so what we did was we just, gathered together, provided our resources. We got Bianca into a program. Bianca was living homeless on the streets of LA. She got into a program. She was disconnected from her children. She reestablished herself. She, I'm fast forwarding through it. She got off of drugs and alcohol, went back to court, reunified with her children. Later on, she got her job all situated and everything. And we were able to gift her a vehicle because she was taking like 3 or 4 buses to get to work and to go to childcare. And we were able to gift her a vehicle that she was then able to get to where she wanted to go in a reasonable amount of time where it didn't consume her entire day. And Bianca now is living in the Phoenix area, thriving with her children. She's reconnected with her family, which has been something that she had been drawn from for so long. And just having those opportunities to provide that bridge, like Brophy was talking about, to reintegration back into the society in which they once came from, to reconnect with their family members. I mean, it's an astounding thing. It really is. It's special.
Where did the money come from to buy her a car? That's incredible.
Yeah,
it is incredible.
The car was gifted. The car was gifted to us, and it was like, I mean, it was like perfect timing. The car was gifted to us. We did a little work on it. It wasn't too much. It was a Chrysler 300, I think, or Sebring. That's what it was. Chrysler Sebring. Nice vehicle.
That
nice
is
vehicle.
very nice. Like, okay, I'll get in line.
I'm next.
I'll sign up.
I mean, I went and picked it up in like the San Bernardino area and drove back, and I was like, this thing is nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it for me.
I cleaned it all up, and it looked beautiful. And she was completely blown away. But you can see that testimony on our website. It was just great. Awesome
and don't worry, everyone that's coming in late, if you guys are saying what I missed, all that stuff, don't worry. We're going to be actually playing a video that we have not played yet about the S.O.U.L Foundation, about them actually doing a run from start to finish, essentially what they do with their operation. Yeah. It's totally unique to anything that I've ever seen. So I'm very excited for that.
Wow, that's just completely amazing, man. Completely amazing. So I guess you spend amount of time beating the bushes to get these resources and money, or how do you guys make that happen?
That's a good question.
Where does that come from?
That is like that's a whole tap dance in itself. You know, we through our relationships and through the people that we have met and partnered up with, and them putting their trust into us and stuff like that to be able to give us these, plus it doesn't help that. Plus it helps, that we're a 501c3. So, people can donate this stuff, write it off. People give us cash donations and they can write it off. You can give us a car and you can write it off. We can give you a tax donation slip. Before we were a 501c3, the difference between that and, what we do then and now is, like we used to just like put our hands in our pockets and pull out 20s and, 10s and 5s and put it all in a hat. And we would buy some waters and we would buy some, sandwich bread and some, just like most people do when they have the idea of doing, outreach or ministry or whatever you prefer to call it. And and then I had people, and Hijack can tell you, we had people that were like, they pulled out their checkbook and they're like, hey man, who do I make this out to? And, can you give me a tax receipt? And we were like, what? And they were like, oh. So then when they put the checkbook away, they pulled out their billfold and they're like, well, let me see what I got here. Well,
right. So we were just talking about $10,000.
Yeah. And now
we were just talking about 10 grand. And now because I'm not a 501c3, now
I got a 50 spot.
Now you just gave me a $50 bill to go fill up my gas tank.
Yeah. And then of course they're like, if you were a 501c3, I have $55,000 that I put towards donations every year. You know what I mean? And I was just like, so that's really how the idea came up. And I was like, Hijack, I'm all, what do you think? Yeah. When we were doing our very first thing of this was called Socking Up the Homeless, right? We did a sock drive for the homeless. So I should have wore the shirt, but I have a shirt that says we socked up the homeless.
That's awesome.
People would see that shirt and they'd be like, you guys beat up
the homeless? Guys beat them up?
It's like, no. It's a sock drive for the homeless, but we called the campaign Socking Up the Homeless, right? And, Hijack eliciting donations and things for vendors and stuff. And Hijack goes to Harley, and they were like, "Oh, if only you guys were a 501c3." And we
had them in my pocket.
Yeah,
we would love to give you all this money.
I had it all. It was set up.
But you're not set up, so we can't give it to you.
The bomb. Yeah.
So now, in order to be a 501(c), you have to. Don't you have to have a track record in doing this? They don't just give you that 501(c).
No, you cannot just get it.
You got to go. You got to apply for it. You got to be approved for it. You got to be approved for the IRS tax exemption. Then you got to be approved to be able to give tax deductible donations, because there's like 501(c), 501(c)(4).
There's all sorts.
There's different levels. There's people that can take in material donations, but they can't like write you a donation receipt for cash.
Right.
So like that, and that's where if you become like a charity or something like, I forget what it is, but you can only take in material donations. But we can take cash donations and write you off, give you a tax deductible receipt.
Yeah, you actually get a receipt, don't you? And say, hey,
definitely.
sign here.
Yeah, we send you a letter.
We send it out.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and that's
we just got through doing that.
Proper as it gets. I'd say corporate level. You guys are doing it right.
Oh, yeah, you can check us out on GuideStar. You can go to the Attorney General's state registry for California. I mean, we're a legit 501c. We're as legit as you get.
What is GuideStar? What is that?
GuideStar.
Hijack can tell you.
So GuideStar, it's basically an overseer of the nonprofit world, and what it does is it puts your financials out there so that your whole foundation is transparent to possible donors that are looking at it to see what the ratio of giving versus use for administration and stuff like that. Nearly all of what we collect goes towards our cause.
I've heard of that.
No one on our board, or any of the foot soldiers that are out there, get anything.
You guys are at zero. You guys are
at zero.
You guys collect actually zero. Not the fake claims where
on your GuideStar, it says what your percentage is. What does it say for you guys?
Well, we just got placed on there this year because this is our first year of going on to GuideStar, because we had to go through, getting established and we got established in 2001, but it was the very end. So it was in November. So we had to, there was just 1 month of that year. And then in 21, that's when we were doing all the donations and the fundraisers for the showers. Then after that, we're now into the 22, and this is when we went in and put in all of our stuff for GuideStar. So we just recently went in there. Right now it's going through the whole process, but we have been given a silver accommodation for our transparency. And the only reason that we've received a silver marker is because we haven't been around long enough.
Right.
And you have to make a significant amount of money to be placed into an upper echelon of gold. So I believe it's like a 50,000 or more.
I was just about to say, I wouldn't be surprised if it's 6 figures and higher.
Yeah, it could possibly be even more. But so for where we are, we're at the very kind of the lower,
the ground level.
We really are.
We're at the 50. We're as far as like donations, we're at just barely under 50,000 and under. Once we breach that, because even more importantly is that we're in the California State Registry, which is the Attorney General's thing, which is
very important. Very important.
Yeah, because if you're not legit there, you can't run as a nonprofit 501c3 in California.
Yeah, if you're not in that registry, you're not recognized. It's just the bottom line. You're not recognized as a 501c3 with a tax exemption.
Right.
Which,
you need all of that lined up.
You need all of that. And like you were talking, like you were saying, you have to be able to provide those exemptions at the end of the year to really get people to buy into the cause, because it's one of those things where, they get a certain percentage written off on their taxes. And that's, definitely a plus, and then we get to go back and use that money for
for you guys,
community.
you guys get to use that money for very, very good use. I mean,
Yes.
whether this guy cares about this or this, it doesn't matter. You guys are going in with that mission statement of we're making zero here. We're giving it all to our people that need
everything.
it.
Yeah. So just so you're aware, the only money that isn't given back to the community from us is the money that we use for overhead, which is like gas
Your
for the
own,
truck,
yes.
insurance,
yes,
you know, trailer registrations, things that break down on the shower unit, whether it be a pump or whether it be so that way.
So the club's not paying for my motorcycle, or is that what you're telling me? The club's not going to pay for my motorcycle, my stage 3.
No, none of that. Sorry.
Okay.
That's another nonprofit.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll start a GoFundMe for you.
GoFundMe. We'll promote you big. But one of the things that we're able to do is we work very closely with the Orange County Rescue Mission, and every year they have this thing called Miracle at the Mission, and each year we have been able to give them a end of year donation. And this year we were so proud that we were able to give them $4,000, which for a little unit like us, we thought, you know what? Yeah, exactly. Pounds up on that one. And that was huge, you know. So we were just so thankful that we could step into that. You know, there was major car dealerships that gave a little bit over double that. And I was thinking, wow, we're really getting up there with the big dogs. And this feels good.
And not only that, but don't forget, guys, this is where we met because, you know, you guys reposted that miracle at the mission. That's how we even we're even talking today.
Yes.
So this is GuideStar.
Yeah.
GuideStar S.O.U.L Foundation. Well, it looks like, first of all, to do a deep dive, you got to create an account.
You got to log in.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
So your ruling year is 2021. They have your EIN here. Very interesting. Temporary shelter for the homeless. That's a L41 code. The national taxonomy of exempt entities is what the NTEE code is. It's used by the IRS to classify the primary charitable activities. So you guys are the real deal here with an L41. Principal officer that's you, the CEO. That's you,
Larry.
Yes, sir.
Big Hijack.
AKA Hijack, the man, the myth, the legend.
Here's your address here, your IRS filing requirement. So you have to form.
Just to say how reputable these men are. Not only are we having them on our show online, these two men have actually been to my house here in this very room.
Yes, sir.
And we've hung out ourselves, spent time ourselves offline, and went to even a function together. You know, like these are not just some randoms. You know what I mean? Like, oh, we're looking for a guest. You know, this is something that I seeked out. You know, and like I said, I wanted to really bring this to light because something like this is very, very unique, and I can't wait for you guys to see this video coming up. So excited.
There's more stuff on here.
Yes, sir.
So your programs and results. So this is going to be so they want more information from you there. So you guys
So like I said, we provided the information. What they're doing now, it's like in transit, I guess. So, you know, it's not fully in there and integrated into the system, but we're hoping in this 24.
I like this right here. Bi-weekly homeless outreach. S.O.U.L Foundation has been feeding, showering, and caring for the homeless of Orange County for many years. What began as a few good men with compassionate hearts has grown to a strong bi-weekly outreach, bringing hope to those in needs. Look at this. You have the President's Volunteer Award, Service Award in 2023.
Actually, hold on. Don't skip over that real quick. Hijack, do me a favor. Skip. Can we talk about that just for just a second?
Yeah. Huge opportunity for us. You know, we were given this opportunity by the Orange County Rescue Mission, who we've been working hand in hand with through this whole thing. And they approached Brophy and they said, hey, you know, we got the Presidential Service Award, nominees, and you're one of them. And we said, come on, like we're just like a bunch of guys pulling 20s out of our pockets, like trying to do something to a community that we live in, that we've had an impact and not the most positive way, but now we've kind of turned the tables. And to be recognized for a presidential service award was just this huge thing for us. And I think that really it was like that fuel for us to really push this to the next level. And that's when, right after we had already ordered our showers, the money had already come in, and we had, you know, consolidated everything, and we threw in the order. And as soon as they came in with that in suit, we were ready. We felt it. Brophy and I have talked numerous times how we feel that this next year is going to be, you know, that kind of year of explosion, you know, and we're going to get a lot of, I think a lot of good stuff is going to come from this.
Oh, I see a whole bunch of amazing things coming from this. This is amazing.
Thank you,
this presidential recognition for your volunteers, the President's Volunteer Service Award, is an opportunity to honor your most outstanding volunteers and recognize how they impact. So does this come from like the President of the United States?
Yes, sir.
Ours is signed.
We got a signed letter. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and do this real quick to be able to show quick.
That's going to be in the video.
No. This right here.
Oh, this is something.
This is their presidential award.
Wow.
Right here. This is at their S.O.U.L Foundation ca.com. And this is under testimonies. There's Brophy right there.
Mean mugging. Wow.
Yeah, we got our boys here. We got our ladies and gentlemen. Look at all this.
Oh, everybody got one. Wow.
Mm-hmm. All the members. Yep. All the member. Mm-hmm.
There's our two right there.
And there's Larry Maddox, who's also a board member for the S.O.U.L Foundation.
Yes, he is. And Machine was here himself as well here at my house.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yep, so legendary, man. Legendary.
Okay, so you got that in 2023 last year.
Yes, sir.
And okay, so in order to unlock your financials, you gotta subscribe to their plan.
Yeah.
This shows your board of directors, your officers, your highest paid employees.
You can click on that one.
You're like, which one is that? Because we're all at zero.
You can click on that one.
We're all on zero. You know what's going on here?
Ain't nobody getting nothing.
Mike, you would like to know that we received that award on 420, by the way.
Oh, okay. I can definitely respect any 420. Anything on 420 is a great day. Okay, just saying.
On 420.
Great day.
Orientation and education and all this kind of stuff. So, man, they really have you guys organizational demographics, really, race and ethnicity of people. Wow, this thing goes deep.
They don't play around, man. Look at the gender identity, disability.
We recognize all.
Now look at the disability. You guys can add me to the disability.
Oh, right.
Now you're gonna have more disabled people on your team.
Sure.
Well,
I qualify.
Looks like they've got 6 people.
No, now it's 7. Black Dragon.
Wait. 100% without a disability. So it looks like they need a guy or two.
I'll take it.
Look, they've got everything broken down to how many gay, lesbian, bisexual people you have working there. Wow, this is crazy.
Yeah, they don't play.
Man. And they got this map of where you guys are, man. That's really, really, really cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you.
So you guys are legit as they come. So if you guys are looking for somebody to donate to or whatever, you can look up everything about these guys.
I got it right here.
On the free. If you want to, prove that they are who they are, then you can come to this thing called the Guide Star. And they have a silver transparency, which is pretty close to gold. I guess gold is the top.
It probably just need more, just a little more time. That's probably all you need.
We'll be there.
That's our money. That's our money. Like that. The reason why we're silver is because we're not over like $50,000.
Yeah.
And that's of course money's going to be a thing. Of course,
it's part of it.
Of course.
If we get a lot more money, I'll consider that a high class problem.
So if you want to check these guys out and make sure they are who they say they are, here it is right here. Everything you could possibly want to know about them. There's a free level of information you can get, or you can pay for a subscription and get a deep dive into everything, these guys' financials and everything. If that's what you wanted to see, before you wanted to hand them a $50,000 or $60,000 check, you can see all the way down to how much money their people are getting paid, who's the highest paid member, if they're getting paid anything at all. If you cared about how many were male and how many were female and how many were transgender, you can look at all that stuff right here. So these guys have gone the extra step to say,
listen, they ain't playing.
We're out here. We're out here feeding these people, and it's a bi-weekly mission, and we're out there doing what we need to do. Man, I am so honored and proud to have you guys on the show.
Thank you, man.
And so we're going to leave out on the show with a video, Mike.
Yes, sir. Awesome. Yes, sir. I have a beautiful video that was done by these two here and the club and S.O.U.L Foundation, obviously combined. Okay. And they did a little run through. Now it's a long, mind you that there's a lot to this operation.
Hold on 1 second. You just showed us something. What were you showing us?
What are you looking over there?
What were you showing us?
Hijack or Brophy?
Well, just S.O.U.L Foundation. S.O.U.L Foundation.
And then Brophy, go ahead and show.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Yeah, the card.
Let's go back up. So let's look at what this is and what it means. So we've got the S.O. in a circle.
Yes, sir.
And then we have hands helping hands, or what is that? Motorcycle thing?
Yeah, it's a chain going around, and just all the kind of levels of complexity in the world today, and some of the things that we often experience. And it's a hand up, not a handout. This is a hand up, and we want to provide people with that. Yeah, that united, like we were talking about, the supportive outreach, uniting lives, and that's really what we're looking for, to help people in uniting back to society, back to their families, back to their children. This is really what the S.O.U.L Foundation is about.
Wow. And then you were just showing something, Brophy, you just held up a card or something?
Yeah, please do.
Oh yeah, that was our card. But then
our mission is to mobilize resources for the benefit of underserved individuals and groups in need of the assistance, support, education, and or unbiased compassion necessary to thrive.
Wow.
And then turn it around, let us see the front side of that.
Yeah, turn it around. Yeah. Make sure we can get our contact info here.
Yeah.
There you go. Hold it there.
408-757-4545, Elliot Rivera, who is Brophy, the vice president. And you guys are located at 6285 East Spring Street, Suite 234, Long Beach, California, 90808. And you're Elliot Rivera at S.O.U.L Foundation.
So Spain, it's Rivera.
Yeah, Rivera. and then of course Hijack is my bad. And then Hijack, you are the actual president.
Yes, CEO.
CEO of the foundation.
So I'm trying to get your
pull back a little bit. Keep going, and see if it'll focus.
No, that ain't it. So just tell us your email address and we'll
so all of my information. So phone number of 562-936-8833. You can contact me on Larry Jewell. That's LARRYJEWELL at SOULFoundationCA.com, or you can reach us through the SOULFoundationCA.com, and we'll get back to you just as soon as you throw us a message and try to get some kind of word on whatever message you have, or answer your questions as quickly as possible.
Man,
Gary,
neat stuff, man.
I believe that is just California as of right now, Southern California.
Yes,
that doesn't mean that expansion isn't for the future, but
we got big ideas.
Now,
big ideas for 24.
Yeah.
And look, you got a lot of people showing love and respect to the S.O.U.L Foundation.
Thank you, everybody.
Godspeed.
I'm reading all the comments, man. Thank you guys for the love, man. I mean, it's for just a bunch of bikers trying to help people, man. We really, I'm
you guys have changed a lot of lives, even when you guys have been on actual 2 drives since I've known you, and you guys have FaceTimed me in middle of, there's actual pictures of you guys actually FaceTiming me at that moment.
Yeah.
And it's very incredible to see what you guys do. You guys do so much more than what the average Joe does. Like I said in the beginning of this whole thing, a lot of people want to just grab some sliced meat, some turkey, some bread together and give it out and do a pat on the back like, hey, we fed the homeless.
Yeah,
you guys don't even talk about it. You guys are just sitting there going, I'm going to bring a whole mobile showering unit where you can heat up this temperature, the water, so that they can actually have a warm, hot shower that they haven't had in weeks/months. And then,
but you got to remember
to come right out to be able to have a breakfast burrito or something to eat. Like, there's nothing better.
There's nothing better.
Wow, man.
Mike, you hit everything on point, and I love your enthusiasm. One of the things that I want for people to know is continue to get those bologna sandwiches out there, those bottles of water, because that's how we started. We started doing that very same thing. And this idea spawned into this whole movement. And we were able to create this foundation all by the gifts of God, that what he had in store for us. And he's continued to bless this year after year. And that's why we really feel that 24 is going to be our year. It's going to be our year where people like you, BD, are going to just, help us and aid us in just getting that word out there and trying to get more involvement, more funding source, coming in, a revenue stream that's going to help us in getting our warehouse, getting continued increase of services and materials that every week we use and give back to the community.
No, you guys, I watch you guys very closely, and you guys, whatever you guys are using that money and your own. I'm just saying, I just know that you guys are coming out of your own pocket without saying a word to nobody.
That's right.
You're like, I need to get this covered. And I can tell, trust me, I've been around the block long enough to figure that out and go, okay, these guys are doing it for this, or these guys are doing it for that. You guys are really, really about it, man. It's about that heart, compassion, somewhere that you don't just try to understand, you actually relate to these people.
Definitely.
And that brings it to empathize to be able to put yourself in their feet, in their shoes.
We've been there. So, and another thing I want to do is I want to throw a shout out, because all the stuff that we do out there from the beginning to the end, man, wouldn't be possible without the brothers and sisters we have behind us now. So
that's right.
I just want to say thank you,
I'm going to give a shout out to that.
You guys know who you are too.
You know
who you are. You guys are the backbone of this, and you guys make this function. And they listen to all my crap all day long, and they get the job done, and so effortlessly, and without issues. And I just want to say I love you, and I thank you guys so much for just being with us through all of this.
No, that's awesome, man.
All right, so we appreciate having you guys on the show, man. We're gonna probably try to have you guys on our TikTok feed as well. Probably bring you guys live on our TikTok feed, because this was really, really, really educational, and
yes, it was.
Man, it just puts a good light on what bikers do. We're gonna definitely replay this so our morning crowd can watch it too, because
thank you.
This was
this is special.
Really,
this is something
really
definitely
somebody that's really doing something, and something that's trackable and provable. And you've gotten all of the appropriate credentials and stuff, and you guys get this really together, and you're actually feeding people, housing them, and taking care of them. So we're gonna get out on this video you guys made, and we're gonna check that out. And man, much love and respect to you, man.
Thank you, BD.
Yeah, nothing but the utmost love and respect to Hijack and Brophy for coming on tonight. You guys, what you guys have done is solely touched my heart, not from the standpoint of like, hey, we met together and then there's like a client / like whatever relationship. I want you guys to know that I 1000% stand by you in this culture and everything that we stand for human life, that I am 1000% supporting you guys. I'm going to be by your side always. And I'm someone that will always be rooting for you guys. I'm honored, sincerely, for you guys coming on tonight, because the legends that to be told from you guys of, you know, kind of like Black Dragon. Black Dragon's been doing this for 35 plus years. And we got some legends right here that have been through the ringer, have been through it themselves for decades and decades, you know, and stuff like that. So I want to give a special emphasis on that. Thank you guys sincerely for coming on and hanging out. And then I'm going to end off with you guys with this beautiful video that you guys made for us. So nothing but the utmost love and respect to everybody. I'm going to take the banner down so we can get a full view. And this one is for everybody. Let me get it all set up here because it's a lot to do here. All right. 3. Nope, that is not it. That is not it. Hold on, stand by. Because I have to restart one little thing. It's all right, Black Dragon. You go ahead and chill for a second. Chill for a second. Just chill.
Looking good. Looking good.
Chill.
Look pretty.
All right. You just sit there and look pretty. All right, here we go, guys. I don't know why it's double clicking like that. There we go.
Not there unless you're gonna shower. That's just for showers only.
Hide the sharing thing, and you can take us off on the side.
Just want to kind of bring you in on a little bit about how the S.O.U.L Foundation started. In 2018, when we started a sock drive, which we called Socking Up the Homeless with the club, we were trying to solicit donations and stuff. And when we ran into the issue of how we were going to get bigger donations, everybody was telling us that, you know, you need to be a nonprofit, a 501c3. So, you know, running around, we wanted to be able to you know, provide more services, provide, you know, more stuff that we could that we would be able to give away. So we got into the 501c3, and at the time we were starting with the idea of starting a nonprofit. Hijack was going to a thing called the Giving University, which basically educates you on how to start and run and kind of maintain a nonprofit. And so it was it was a God thing from the beginning. Anyways, so after you know, some time, and unfortunately at the end of 2019, going into the pandemic, we filed for our 501c3, and you know, so you know, going to the Giving University, Hijack and I, you know, opened up the foundation, and you know, so we just been kind of growing it from here and there. Hijack here is we're both founders. Hijack is the CEO. I'm the vice president, and you know, Hijack, why don't you fill us in a little bit more about what other services and so we provide?
So, you know, here we're at the Hub OC, and you know, here it's like an all-inclusive, one-stop shop type of place. It's an awesome environment for the people that we serve, and we're just so welcome to come in here, and so you know, enthusiastic to be able to get around these folks and have the services that we have to offer them. So right here, let me just dip into this real quick. So right here, we've got a bunch of different stuff that we're offering. We got clothing, socks, backpacks. We got all kinds of hygiene stuff, clothing, pants, blankets. Over here, we've got a bunch of different shower materials, undergarments. So this is where you first start. Go through the stuff, get whatever undergarments and you know, outerwear you need. Then you got here all your stuff that you need for your shower. You got all the shampoos, all the shower shoes, towels, fresh towels, sign-up sheet. And then once you come through here, come on up over here. I'm going to show you the showers. Then we got, you know, we got awesome volunteers like Cindy that are just helping us pave the way for smooth showers.
Come on up over here. We'll show you the inside. So then you come here, and then, you know, I know they look like porta potties, but these are shower units, and you know, this is how they function. And so basically, you got a shower, you got a curtain, and we run it here from a 125-gallon water tank. You know, generally we heat up the water as well, so it's about 120 degrees in here, and We also have instant water heaters that we put on top that attach to the unit as well, just in case we have to refill with cold water, and we're able to still provide hot showers. So what we're going to do next is we'll roll over to our serving area. Come on.
Now, this is really exciting right here. We've teamed up with the Orange County Rescue Mission, where they're just, again, we're just so privileged to be able to work with these type of sponsors, these type of, partnerships. And as you can see here, we got another kind of a full stop shop kind of environment here. So right now we got breakfast burritos, sausage, egg, potatoes, steak. We got all kinds of different individual
hygiene products. We got shoes, socks. We got hygiene. We got hygiene bags, and these particular ones have like a tent. They got emergency blankets, a hygiene kit, comb, body wash, soap, pair of little socks. So this would kind of be like a female hygiene pack. Then you come over here and you have like general hygiene packs. This would be considered a female. I think those are like pads or whatever they are.
Mm-hmm. Gold of the street, the antibacterial wipes. Always got to have these. Of course, all of the non-perishables, water, all the energy bars, all the different to-go bags that are filled with an array of different things. As you can see, Loki has filled these up. You got the soups. You got the soups, the peanut butter. You got the cup of noodles, all the little stuff that they can take with them.
And if you notice too, we use the flip-off cans because not everybody has a can opener in the street.
Yep.
It comes with sweets. It comes with protein. This, believe it or not, peanut butter on the street is like gold because this fills you up, right? It fills you up and it keeps your gut full, especially for, if you're hurting on the street. You got crackers, you got waters. So basically, we try to give them what we can. And this was one of the reasons that we talked about when we were talking about our nonprofit status. When people donate to us, this is where your money goes.
This is where it goes.
Yeah. See, we take the Orange County Rescue Mission too. They take a real care in when they're taking donations. If you notice, and I was talking about the flip top. All these cans are all flip top, and we do that so that way our homeless folks have easier access to be able to eat these, especially if they're just eating it right out of the can.
So here's the breakfast that we're doing out today. Tortilla, everything for the fixings to make you a burrito or just eat it just like that, depending on
and what is it? What we got here? We got potatoes, we got sausage, we got eggs with cheese.
Steak.
Yeah, and steak
right there.
Looks like I got some carne asada.
Mm-hmm. Yep. A little bit of everything right there.
So then coming over here too, we provide juices. We got apple juice, we got orange juice. We have the condiments
here somewhere, but I don't know where. Oh, there it is, right there. There we go. It's not Cholula.
So as you can see, we got our serving station back here where we got all of our members and volunteers just kind of pounding it out.
Yeah, let's take a look over here.
There's care packages, everything. No ticket here. Tickets are around the corner.
So
Yeah, but grab
we bring this amount of food. We bring it in. When we bring it in these warm-ups, right? So we bring enough food to feed usually several hundred people. And then where all the food magic happens is over here. Our members and volunteers, are the ones that put all this together. And as you can see, we got the potatoes, we got the sausage, we got the cheese, we got the eggs over there.
Oh yeah, don't take these.
All right, come on over here.
Sorry.
So, anyways, to kind of finish this up, ED and Mike, this is the kind of the services that we provide, and this doesn't even include the referrals. This doesn't include the boys' home that we work with. This doesn't include any other service. This is just basically this is our grassroots project. This is the one thing that we always do. We also work with troubled youth, boys' home with the Orange County Rescue Mission. We also we're also going to be involved in doing stuff at they have a ranch over there, and it's like this therapy for it's like equestrian therapy and stuff like that we'll be getting involved with. But basically this is our specialty, and what we're really looking for is we're looking for people to be able to partner up with us.
Yes.
To be able, because as you can see, we got stuff that we need stuff like warehousing. We need stuff like more services, equipment, maybe another shower unit, to be able to provide this service in different locations around here in Orange County. So, we are trying to bump up to the next level, right?
Yeah, that's exactly it, bro. To move to the next level, we need your help. We need your support. We need new funding sources. We need new volunteers. We need new sponsors. If you're not able to do any of those, just maybe consider sponsorship. The money is going to a great cause. What we're trying to do here is build to the next level. 2024 for us is going to be next level. We already know this. That's already been kind of ordained by God. And we really feel that if we're able to reach an audience like this, that you guys are going to see the tremendous effect and impact that we're having on this community. The impact that we're having on this community is going to help with reducing hospital stays, with reducing people going to emergency rooms, and just promoting general, good health. So help us in helping this community in moving forward. And we just thank you guys for giving us this opportunity to come out and just speak to you and show you just a little bit about what we're doing. Just like Profi said, we've got a lot more stuff that we got on the horizon. But again, we need to get that funding source. We need to get those sponsors. We need to get more volunteers so that we can go out there and have that lasting effect and take some type of a ground back for the community.
So, and if you're wondering what separates us a little bit from a lot of people, well, one is that we don't take no stipend, no money, no pay. We have over probably 80% of the money that goes towards the towards the outreach itself, and probably about 20% of it goes to basically our overhead. It goes towards our gas, our registration, all that stuff that we have on our vehicles. We don't take any personal money. All the money that that comes in goes back into the foundation.
Yes.
So we just really want to thank all our donors, our sponsors. We have Lifestyles, we have Rainbow Sandals, we have Betstein Law. We have who else?
O.C. Rescue Mission.
Orange County Rescue Mission.
Huge sponsor for us. Yeah.
So and we're looking for more. If you want to be part of this, and you have a heart, for the homeless, and we're located right here in the heart of Orange County. So if you're a person that has a heart for the homeless here in Orange County, or you're in the community here in Orange County, and you want to know how to give back, man, look us up at soulfoundationca.com, or you can even look us up at godspeedmc.com or Godspeed OC. Godspeed OC or Godspeed MCOC. Godspeed MCOC, and get a hold of any one of us through that. You can also look us up on Facebook. You can also look us up on Instagram. So just look us up, reach out to us, message us, and we're gonna take your and return your messages and everything like that. Every little dollar counts here. So we just want to say thank you.
Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity. God bless.
All right. So after watching that video, I'm sorry for the second it took me to get ready. That was as heart-wrenching as it gets. You guys don't say this to do this.
No.
I'm not gonna say a lot of people do that, but let's just say that we recognize when people are doing that, and when people are doing it because they love and respect the culture and everything that goes in between, not just what we do, but for human life in itself. To me, that means the world. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what they say, you can tell me what you do, and that's all good and everything. But if you show me what you do, you know what I mean? It has
show me.
says
Show
a
me.
million words. You know
No,
what I mean?
no, Brophy, you're 100% right there. You know, like you can tell me all this crap, but until I see it with my own eyes, you know, and that's why I approached you guys.
Yeah,
that's why I approached you guys and told you guys, film a video of what you do. Now, you guys didn't do that on your own free will. You guys didn't go, hey, look at me. No, I'm the one that said, film yourself while you're out there so that we can put this out on here, because no one knows about this. So this is me asking them straight up, will you please do this? And they said, yes, we'll do this. And so I want to emphasize, it's nothing, there's nothing here that is resembling this. Everything here is resembling something upstairs. And it's a true blessing to actually see where someone actually cares about human life, because it's so rare nowadays. It's incredible.
So Hardwire One Percenter says he's going to do some work on his end to help you guys out in the community with so you know, you guys hopefully
love, Hardwire.
brings you guys
you.
what you need. But listen, we appreciate you guys. I'm got to get out of here because we got to be back first thing in the morning. So man, love you guys. We'll have you back on the show.
Thank you, BD.
Yeah, and Brophy and Hijack, thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your guys' day. I know you guys actually had to cut into your actual jobs and stuff like that to take time off to do this. So it means the world to me personally. Thank you for doing it. Thank you for taking the time. And the truth is whether you know it as much as I do or not, it doesn't matter. People need to know about this. I don't care what anyone says. This is not about publicity. This is not about popularity. This is not about being an influencer. It's not about being any of that. Right here, right now, is the true definition of what actually caring about humanity is.
Thank you.
Love on your communities.
Yes. That's right. That's
and
right.
And Dragon, you know, thank you for, you know what I mean? We've been, you know, we've used your prospect Bible, you know, as a mentoring tool for, you know, our prospects, because, you know, it saves, it's, you know, everything doesn't apply to all clubs, but so much of it does. And, you know, and the reason why we probably, you know, we're legit, because, you know, when you're in a motorcycle club, you got to be legit. If you're, you know, you got to go through the right channels, and you got to, you know, show
no matter what you do, almost in this lane,
it's no different.
In this lane, you've got to do everything by the book to the T.
We respect all those before us, man. We respect the clubs, the clubs that have been around for decades, to clear a way for clubs like ours to even be in existence, man. And so that's why we're a club that respects all clubs. We don't care what kind of club you are. You know what I mean? If you know, you're a club and you've gone through everything it takes to be legitimate, you know, and your club BD is just, you know, especially that
it's a good example.
BV, you know, yours as well, you know, and it's just like
thank you, sir.
You know, we appreciate you even having us on your platform and showing us the love that you've shown us, you know.
Yeah, so grateful. So grateful. Thank you guys so much.
Anytime we can bring up somebody that is uplifting a community, something that is uplifting. You know, we have so much negative in this world, man, that it seems like a lot of people are just punching down. You know, and I'm all about, I've never had a hater do better than me. I've never had that happen. I've never had someone that truly hates my guts, but they were doing better than me. You know, and what I found out is true hate comes from below. You know what I mean?
I like that.
And
Yes,
understanding how the human psychology works. What you guys are doing is really God's plan. Like what you guys are doing is on that next level. And I really have to take my hat off to you guys to not just saying it. We can sit here and claim this, that, the other all day long. But you guys actually coming in and really doing the work, really doing it, and really actually getting awards, presidential awards, and higher and lower, whatever it is. It's absolutely amazing to have you guys on the show, and it was our honor tonight to have you guys both on here.
Thank you.
Thank you
All
very,
right,
very
guys. Thank you so much. That's y'all's 2 cents, and man, we will check you guys, and Brophy and stuff. We'll be talking to you guys. All right, Mike.
Hey,
good show, man.
What an absolute pleasure it was. You know what I mean? Like if you guys are interested in S.O.U.L Foundation, there they are right here. SOULFoundationCA.com. That's where you guys can figure out more, donate, whatever you guys want to do. Check them out. Black Dragon, how did you think of tonight's episode?
Yeah, it was cool. Cool. Really cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That was really cool. That was really, really cool. So
All right.
I appreciate
you. Here. We got to get up in the morning.
Yeah, we got to get up. It's time to
right.
get up in the morning.
All right.
Much love and respect. See you guys.
Guys, that was the show here, Black Dragon Biker TV. We'll see you guys in the morning, Monday through Friday. And so, hey, reach out to these folks, give them a hand, and come out, show up there and help them out. They're doing good things out there in California for the needy. So, all right, I'm Black Dragon. That's my 2 cents. Love to hear your 2 cents in the comment section below. Thank you so much for tuning in, and get skinny. Prepare yourself to take the helm as president of your mighty motorcycle club by delving into the pages of Black Dragon's newest book, The President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership. There you will learn to advance your skills in applying the 14 scientific principles of leadership similar to those taught to officers in the United States Naval Service. Available in hardcover, paperback, and ebook. Get yours today on Amazon, Kindle, or order it at your local bookstore. Order your autographed copy from blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club president you can be. Get the book.
Get Black Dragon's first book, The Prospect's Bible, to learn how to join a motorcycle club. It has been an Amazon #1 bestseller for the past 7 years and is required reading for over 3,000 motorcycle clubs worldwide. This book is a must-have for new people venturing onto the motorcycle club set. It will teach you how to prepare yourself for service to the motorcycle club nation and show you how to qualify a motorcycle club to be worthy of your service. Available on Amazon, Kindle, and for order at your local bookstore. Get your autographed copy at blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club prospect you can be. Get the book.